A very good morning to you. Welcome to the Morning Outlook. I'm Rachel Jones, reporting live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios. Now, the Australian share market is set to fall at the open this morning. According to the latest SPI futures, the ASX 200 is likely to open 26 points or 0.35% lower. Yesterday, the Australian share market clawed back some of its losses in the last hour of trade. At the closing bell, the S&P ASX 200 was 0.3% or 20 points lower at 7,236. Across the sectors, 8 out of 11 closed in the red. Consumer staples were the biggest drag, down 1.9%, followed by utilities, then real estate. Meanwhile, materials closed 0.7% higher as the best performing sector. Automotive company GUD closed almost 8% lower as the worst performing stock. That's after returning from its trading halt yesterday. Health imaging company Pro Medicus closed 7.2% lower, and that was despite not releasing any company announcements. Looking to today's business news, Crown Resorts has dismissed a takeover offer from US private equity Blackstone for $12.50 per share, but has offered the fund manager an exclusive look at its books to help form a better offer. The Crown board is of the view that the proposal does not represent compelling value for Crown shareholders. And Crown says there's no certainty that the discussions between Crown and Blackstone will result in a revised proposal from Blackstone. SCA Property Group has established a new joint venture with an affiliate of Singapore-based GIC that will invest in established metropolitan convenience retail centres across Australia. The new unlisted vehicle, to be known as the SCA Metro Convenience Shopping Centre Fund, and subject to FIRB approval, GIC will hold an 80% equity interest in the JV. And Downer EDI has completed the sale of its Otraco business to Bridgestone Mining Solutions Australia. The sale price represents an enterprise value of $79 million. Downer designs, builds and sustains assets, infrastructure and facilities, and are the leading provider of integrated services across Australia and New Zealand. Bridgestone Mining Solutions Australia offers comprehensive pit-to-port solutions for the mining, industrial and construction industries. Well, now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect your trading day.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google, to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on the Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
Welcome back to the Morning Outlook report. Now over to the US, and they have identified their first known COVID case caused by the Omicron variant, and this is making investors jittery. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average slid 1.34%. The S&P 500 fell 1.18%, and the Nasdaq lost 1.83%. MSCI's All-Country World Index closed down 0.26% after earlier trading 1.8% higher. The broad stocks European 600 closed up 1.7%, with Germany's DAX gaining 2.5% and France adding 2.4%. Oil prices slipped as concerns over the looming supply glut weighed on prices. Brent crude fell 36 cents to settle at $68.87 a barrel. US crude futures fell 61 cents to settle at $65.57 a barrel. Gold prices rose, and that was due to an increased demand for safe haven assets. Surrounding the Omicron-induced volatility, US gold futures settled up 0.4% at $1,784 an ounce. Meanwhile, Chinese coking coal and coke futures advanced yesterday, buoyed by supply concerns, as coal imports from Mongolia were disrupted by the recent outbreak of the Omicron coronavirus variant. The benchmark iron ore futures on the Dalian exchange for January jumped 1.6%. Well, that's all for our Morning Outlook report here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading and stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.